Hello, I would greatly appreciate it if you can support Latrice Limited on ebay.com. Simply go to ebay.com and a search bar, type in Latrice Limited, click on eBay stores, and then support me. I'll greatly appreciate it. Now, let's get into this video, okay? Chad. So here's one thing that always gets me with this whole thing of can men and women, can females and males be friends? Okay. And you always hear people say, no, because one's going to want to screw the other one. So we can't do that. You can't have that. It just, that whole relationship is only going to be based on the physical, and that's it. I completely disagree. And I think that is such a childish mentality. Okay. Because if you look at everything, you will see that men are the ones who are chasing, okay, and the woman is the chasee, okay. So you're telling me that every man is built, was taught, you can never be cool with the female only if you want to have sex with her. Anything else is completely off the table. Which to me, that is absolutely ridiculous, okay, because why can you not be friends with the female, and why can the female not be friends with the male? I really don't understand why one is not okay, but two dudes hanging out, okay, yeah, because we're not trying to screw each other. Two chicks hanging out, yeah, because y'all not trying to screw each other, but if y'all get together, yeah, y'all gonna be making babies. And I'm just like, that is such a childish mentality. That is such a childish thought process that goes along with it. Now, with that, I'm not saying that when a man is friends with the female that that it doesn't happen. Okay, it does happen sometimes, but there's also times where it doesn't. And I think the main thing that goes along with all of this are boundaries, y'all. Okay, you have to set boundaries in your relationship, in any kind of relationship you have. Okay, whether some people be like, yeah, B girl, nah, N-word, ninja. And if you're like, no, don't call me the B word, don't call me the N word, and if they keep saying it, then you know where you stand with that person. They don't respect you and they don't respect the relationship that you have. Does that automatically mean because they're doing that they want to have sex with you? No, that's ridiculous. Okay. But in this regard, you need to be setting boundaries. So if you see that he or her is pushing up on you, being like, hey baby, hey, how you doing? Oh, well, you'd be like, nah, we friends and that's it. Okay, we're going to keep it at that. All right, that's it. And if the person is persistent and they don't want to just remain friends, then you understand where you lie in that relationship. So you can either break it off or continue, but at a distance. Okay. And that's what I think it all comes down to. It's boundaries, and people are not setting boundaries because people don't want to hurt other people's feelings. Oh, but he's such a nice person. I just don't want them to feel weird now. No, set boundaries, y'all. If I don't like this, we ain't doing this. Okay, that's what really needs to be happening. And that is something that's not happening. That's why people say, well, someone's always going to have sex with the other person because y'all didn't set them boundaries. Now, let's be real. Are people going to be attracted to other people? Yes, of course. You have people who are married who look at another person and be like, man, that person's a really good looking person. If I was single, you know what I mean? Yummy if I was single. Are you now going to hop on the person's, hoo-ha, their snatch? Are you going to now get on there? No. Why? Well, I'm married. That's why there's a boundary set. It's boundaries at the end of the day. This whole, men and women, they can't hang out together because, no, y'all, that's just childish. You could have friends of the opposite sex and that's perfectly fine. But boundaries is one of the things that must be set. And that's something that a lot of folks ain't doing. And I look at it and I'm like, that's on y'all. If some other stuff happens, that's on you because you're not setting those boundaries. There's nothing wrong with a male hanging out with a female, y'all being friends. Maybe y'all go to dinner, y'all hang out, go to the club, go to the pool, whatever the case may be. And if you have people say, well, I just don't trust it. Maybe those are your own insecurities. If you trust the person enough, you know that there are boundaries. Now, do people slip up? People slip up in marriages. People slip up in just long-term relationships. People slip up all the time. But am I necessarily saying that they're always going to slip up? No, because if you say that, then you're also saying that every woman and female that meets each other, that find each other attractive, are going to have sex immediately, which is just not true. I just feel like we need to get out of this whole, childish mentality that boys have to play on this side, girls have to play on this side, and if you guys cross each other, y'all gonna end up pregnant. That's just such a childish way to think.